Okay, here's our problem on surds and exponents. So inside the bracket, I have a square root of 7 raised to exponent 2011 minus the square root of 7 raised to exponent 2009 plus the square root of 7 and a denominator for the first term, that is the square root of 7 raised to exponent 2008. Okay, I think on my previous videos I did quite a few problems with exponents that are bigger, like exponents that are way bigger, somewhere in the thousands or so. If you try to punch this on your calculator, it's obviously going to give you an error. It's going to give you a math error. Now, this and this, the exponents are the key to solving this entire thing. So what we do first is look at the smallest exponent out of every power. So the smallest exponent here, more especially for the fraction, if you take a look at this 7, it obviously has an exponent of 1. So we are only focusing on the fraction first. We're going to focus on the fraction first. So it's obvious that 2008, that is the smallest exponent. So what we're going to do, we're going to try to break the 2011 and the 2009 as a product of powers, with one of the powers having 2008 as an exponent, right? We started off by checking or identifying the smallest exponent, the power with the smallest exponent. We found out that the 2008 is the smallest exponent. Then the rest of the powers, we're going to try to break them or rewrite them as a product of two powers, with one of the powers having an exponent of 2008. That's what we're going to do. So with the 2011, it's going to be rewritten as 7 raised to exponent 2008 multiplied by 7 raised to exponent 3. This is what I was talking about. Rewriting the power as a product of two powers, with one of the powers having 2008 as a exponent. Minus, then we do the same thing with the 2009, which is going to be 2008 multiplied by 7 divided by the square root of 7 2008. Done. You don't do anything with the denominator, you leave it like that. You're gonna leave it like that. Close squared equal to. So therefore you have a root, and underneath the root you have a product of two numbers or two powers. So according to surd laws, you can actually rewrite that as square root a multiplied by square root b, which is the same principle we're going to apply with this as well as this. So we're going to do the following. We're going to say square root of 7 2008 multiplied by square root of 7 raised to exponent 3 minus the square root of 7 raised to exponent 2008 multiplied by the square root of 7. Everything divided by the square root of 7 raised to exponent 2008 plus the square root of 7 plus the square root of 7. We continue. We open up a bracket, then we say the square root of 7 raised to exponent 2008, open bracket. We're going to have square root of 7 raised to exponent 3 minus the square root of 7 divided by the square root of 7 raised to exponent 2008 plus the square root of 7. This cancels that, and I keep on forgetting the square, and then continuing with this, we're gonna end up with the square root of 7 raised to exponent 3 minus the square root of what is this, 7 plus the square root of 7. Alright, I think it's obvious that this is the same as that with opposite signs, so they're going to cancel each other out. Squared equal to, then we're going to be left out with the square root of 7 raised to exponent 3 squared outside, and a squared outside. So therefore we can rewrite whatever is inside the bracket with the rational exponent. We're going to write it as 3 divided by 2 raised to exponent 2. I'm applying this principle. B is equal to B over the nth root. So this is a square root, so we always divide by 2. 3 over 2 times 2, applying an exponential law, it gives us a 3. So 7 raised to exponent 3, the answer is 343. Okay, so we had to simplify that without the use of a calculator. And if you do try using a calculator, you're gonna get a math error. So this is the best way of approaching this problem. I hope you enjoyed the recording. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribing if you do enjoy the content you see in this channel. So for now, guys, I'm gonna catch you on the next recording. Peace.